Hello, my name is Matt. I'm the manager here at Healthy Alternative in Florence, Kentucky, and just wanted to talk about a few things today that may be coming up in a seminar that they're going to have at the Beaver Creek store. I'm very jealous. We had a seminar with this lady. Her name is Rosalind Rogers, and she's the formulator for the Life Flow formulas out of the nutraceutical umbrella, and she's fantastic. I got to spend a day with her, and I was really excited with some of the knowledge that she passed on to me that I was able to pass on to you guys. And I just wanted to touch on a few things that she may talk about in case you miss it, or in case you're curious and you wanted to know beforehand. One of the best things that she's going to talk about is progesterone cream. Progesterone cream is a very, very powerful thing, and it is a sex hormone. There are sex hormones that are estrogen or that are testosterone. Progesterone is a hormone that doesn't give you any kind of female or male characteristics like estrogen or testosterone would, but it is very, very powerful and a very good estrogen balancer. In our society nowadays, we have a lot of what they call xenoestrogens, which are different sources of estrogen that we are overloaded with, and that is what is causing breast cancer at an early age and bone loss and early fertility or puberty in children and those types of things. We have a lot of things that are made with petroleum, and petroleum is a big xenoestrogen that causes this issue. What progesterone does is really help balance that out and counteract that. Progesterone is a bioidentical hormone to what you produce, and it is made from wild yam. They can't necessarily label it as bioidentical, but it is a very natural source, very safe source. One of the biggest benefits of it, obviously, is within menopause and those types of things. One of the best pieces of information that she gave me in her last seminar is that progesterone is your happy hormone. When ladies are pregnant and have the glow that we speak about and all those kinds of things, what that is because of the progestation period that is going on within that sac, within that pregnancy. When a lady is pregnant, she's producing 300 to 400 milligrams of progesterone a day. And on the counter side of that, a woman that is just still having a cycle but is not pregnant only produces about 20 to 25 milligrams. Once you hit menopause and you're not having that cycle anymore, it goes down to next to nothing. And with the excess estrogen that we may be getting through all these outside environmental sources, that's where you have major hot flashes, major bone loss, all the symptoms that you postmenopausal symptoms or whatever. It is very important to learn the different ways to use it, and that's something that obviously you could come in here and kind of talk to us with it, that we could explain to you, or obviously with the seminar coming on, that's going to be a perfect opportunity for that. Real quickly, what I will hit with is that this gives you about 20 milligrams per pump. This is a measured dose. We have lots of progesterone cream companies. I very much 100% of the time go to this company, and one of the biggest reasons is the measured dosage that this gives you. So you hit this pump, it is exactly the same amount that you got yesterday. You're not in a jar where you're pulling it out and going, is that the same amount I got yesterday, or what have you, and that commonly happens. So I love that about this company, and I think that's a major thing. After that, what you're going to do with it is you're going to pick 4 or 5 spots that are thin-skinned and hairless. Forearms is a wonderful spot. Rib cage is a wonderful spot. Soles of your feet, chest. One of the things she told me, and I must say that Miss Rogers, I believe, is like 75 now, and you would never guess it. She's looks like she might be in her late 40s, early 50s. Very, very sharp and a beautiful woman. And I would say that one of the big things that she talked about is if you have any excess on your hands from putting it on your hands, put it on your face. It's wonderful for your skin, and I think that shows in in her appearance, and as well as other people that I've seen use it over the years now. So again, 4 or 5 spots, rotation, that's key. Now, who can use it and how do they use it? Again, when you are postmenopausal, what I've heard is that, and what Rosalind talks about, is using it every day for 2 to 3 months, and then after that you're going to take off a week, and then 3 weeks on, 1 week off, 3 weeks on, 1 week off, and that kind of helps mimic what that cycle was when you were still having it. Again, powerful thing. We can go more in depth with you, and I think that's a big possibility in the seminar. Obviously, she's going to talk about all the benefits and so on and so forth in little quick clips like this. We just want to give you some bullet points. So this one is just progesterone cream, and very nice, and probably one of our most popular items that we have. Now, they get a little bit more specific with some of the other ones. This is the same thing, but it has a little bit of lavender in it for calming, for stress, anxiety, so those some of those types of things. Lavender, obviously, being used in a lot of ways in here, whether it be an essential oil or anything, and it is in this one. This one, from what I understand, is what Rosalind would consider her pet formula. This has 2 other things added to the progesterone cream. One is a derivative of DHEA called 7-keto-DHEA. A lot of people are familiar with DHEA. It is a master hormone, and it does have many benefits. It will convert into testosterone or estrogen in a man or a woman. Lots of men use DHEA for that purpose. 7-keto-DHEA does not have that conversion, but it still has the benefits. So you will get weight loss benefits. You will get energy benefits. You will get libido benefits. And so with those benefits, without the conversion, for whatever reason you may want to avoid that, this is powerful. Also, the other thing in this is another master hormone called pregnenolone. And pregnenolone is used by many people, but the reason that it is in this is because it's very, very good for cognitive function. One of the biggest symptoms that you get when you're dealing with menopause and what have you is brain fog. Forgetting your keys, forgetting this, forgetting that. That happens commonly, and pregnenolone is in here for that reason. So this is one that I'm sure she'll hit on in the seminar, and that she personally really likes, and I think she may even had them put this one together for herself. So I love this product. This is the one I usually recommend to people, and we've had great feedback on that. Some of the other things that she may talk about in that seminar. Well, before I go to that, one of the things that she may not talk about, because it's going to be geared toward menopausal and all those kinds of things. You may not have a lot of gentlemen in the facility, but this one is same company, but this is a testosterone cream for women. For men. They also have progesterone cream for men, and it does give you kind of some of the same benefits that we were talking about as far as the hormonal balance, which is very important. But for some of the men that are into the 40s and 50s, or maybe even later, that are having issues and they're looking for that testosterone boost, this is a fantastic product. Does have DHEA, does have tribulus, does have some of those things that are precursors for your own production to kind of increase. I've gotten major feedback on this one. We sell a ton of this, and guys really like this, and again, used in the same way. That transdermal application through your skin is one of the best things that you can possibly do with hormonal type of things, rather than trying to consume it in a pill and hoping that it converts. This is an easier way to do it. So this is a big one, and we do real well with that in this store in particular. Another thing that's more or less kind of a testosterone booster, and also specifically energy, is maca. So don't think that the ladies can't do this, but maca is a wonderful energy thing, very hot lately, easy to throw into a smoothie or into oatmeal or whatever it may be, even cereal, I guess. But we do real well with this, and this maca gold, I believe, is an organic one. One of the things that she may talk about in the beginning is cleansing. Growing up in the industry and knowing what I know, I think it is a very important thing to do is to cleanse on a regular basis. What I mean by a regular basis is maybe every 3 months, maybe every 6 months, depending on your lifestyle and environment. And this one is a really nice one. This is a total body cleanse from Renew Life. This is made with an organic ingredients. It's very simple. Pills in the morning, pills at night. This one has a third step that is actually a fiber blend that you would do in the afternoon. But this one's only 2 weeks. Some of them get into a month. Some of them are shorter than that, where you do pills in the morning, pills at night for a week. But I kind of like this one, again, because of the organic herbs that they do use in this one. One that I've done personally, and one that we do sell really well. So Renew Life is a nice company, very specialized in cleansing, so it's not just some one company trying to put their finger in the market. This is kind of their specialty. So So I respect that and kind of go towards those kind of companies that do those types of things, as is LifeFlow with the hormones and things. Highly recommend going to the seminar. It's going to be September 26th at the Beaver Creek location, and I believe it starts at 6 p.m. Rosalind Rogers is a great lady, full of knowledge, and I think she'll pass on a lot of that to you guys. So hope to see you there.